and all the necessary protocols and everything. I mean, they're the heroes. I'm not.
All right. Is there any further discussion? All right. All in favor of Teresa's motion, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right. It's passed as amended.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll be back next year.
Please help the elderly people down on Warwick Road that need help getting to their appointments.
Okay, so we have one more organization, the NCVP. Once again, they've not sent a representative. They're asking for $35.91. Last year, they were funded at $1,000.
Motion to approve $1,000 in that line. Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll defer first to the selectmen, but I'll call you first next.
Would the selectmen like to make a motion on this? I think I heard that before once.
I'm sorry. I couldn't get you guys a meeting.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? None. Motion carries. Budget committee, the select board reduced that to $1,000.
Yeah. Teresa, you got any motion on you?
I'll make a motion for $1,000 for that line.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, any discussion?
I just wanted to clarify, the only reason that you reduced that amount because somebody from NCVP is not here?
No, we reduced it to 1,000 last year.
We did?
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to clarify. I'm just looking at their numbers. I'm thinking about the times that we're in. They're noting that they provided a total of 1,000 services to 59 survivors from Winchester at a cost of the $35,907, and they were looking for a 10% reimbursement. So I was just looking for a little more background as to why you would reduce it to 1,000.
Thank you. Last year we reduced them to 1,000. I believe at the time it was because of how they were appropriating, what their expenditures were, if I recall. Jack, you may remember more on that than I do. Oh, okay. Well, I think, okay.
That's 2 years ago.
All right.
That was.
Am I allowed to say something about CVP?
We'd be pleased to hear from you.
So all of these agencies that you guys have listened to tonight are super important, and I'm shocked by a couple things Jack did, which is awesome. I mean, it's great. So I appreciate the board's time and what have you. MCVP, I'm not sure why they don't send a representative. I don't understand that.
I speak for that.
Yes.
She's an elderly lady with an elderly husband
Yeah.
with underlying issues.
Okay.
So that's why she's not making it.
Okay.
This year. Yeah.
I think she was here last year.
Nope.
I know last year, but this year, she told she could not come.
Okay. Well, that makes, the whole COVID thing, so.
Yeah.
But MCVP, we probably, in the police department, we probably deal with them, if not weekly, every 2 weeks. This is the organization, we go to a domestic in the middle of the night where a woman has been, and I say woman, sometimes men are the victims, but for the most part, statistics show it's the female. And they can't stay in their house. We call MCVP at 2 in the morning. We call the hotline. Somebody talks to that victim right then and there on the phone. And if need be, they provide services. We can take them to a safe house in Keene where they can spend the night and get some toiletries, get a shower, get some care. They also help us with what's called a lethality assessment protocol screening, which is something the Attorney General's office makes us do. And so we go to a domestic, there's a victim, let's say Mr. Kalansky's a victim, we go over 12 questions, and if they screen in, meaning they're at a high risk for physical danger, we then have to call an advocate and give the victim an opportunity to speak to that advocate on the phone. So it's a great program. It's something that really helps a lot of people. I don't, it's not up to me to say $1,000 or whatever the other thing was, but great service. I'd like to see us do right by them. That's one of those services that the police department uses quite a bit.
How many times have you used it in the last year? How many times have you called emergency services?
We have used it so much in the last year that about a year ago, when Dean Wright was here, Dean Wright was awarded a certificate for great partner with them because we used it so much. So in the last year, with the lethality assessment, or the lap screen as we call it, 18, 20 times easy. I mean, you know, this town, Winchester, we have a lot of domestics. We go to a lot of domestic disturbances where there is physical violence. Teresa knows all about that. We use it a lot. You know, if I had known I was going to speak, I would have brought numbers. I can get you numbers. But, you know, just keep doing what you're doing. Do the right thing. I don't have a say or a stake either way on what you do, but it is a very important organization. Thank you.
Thank you.
Teresa, would you entertain a friendly amendment to 1750, which is about 5%, as opposed to their 10% that they were asking?
Yes, I would, Lindsay. I will entertain that friendly amendment.
And I don't remember who the second was, so it doesn't require.
Yeah, for the select board, but for the budget committee.
Wasn't it you, wasn't
I
it you?
seconded.
Would you be willing to entertain a friendly amendment so?
Yes.
So both of us have agreed with Lindsay's friendly amendment? Okay.
Correct.
Yep. What was the total amount?
1,750.
Okay. So is there any further discussion as the motion as it now stands at $1,750? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? It passes.
I don't see that there's a need for the select board to revisit. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the budget committee's number that goes on the budget. Right.
Well,
So-
could you guys, I'm just asking a point of order, could you guys make a motion now to reconsider that to be in support with what we've asked, if anybody on that board is willing to do that now?
Yeah, I mean, we can, but,
Revisit all these when we have a full board.
Okay.
We're not sure what our other member, he may have questions. You able to make it tonight?
No, I'm just saying, because you guys all
Yeah.
agreed, didn't you, on the last amount, on that last line, on that last one we just did? You guys all
Okay.
agreed to that?
yeah, I mean, we can revisit it so that at the end of the night, everybody's either completely agreeing or completely not, so, Gloria, you made that motion? Would you like to make a motion to revisit? Chaney seconds that. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? None. Motion carries. I would entertain a motion to approve the 1750 for the MCVP. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? None. Motion carries. There. Now both boards match.
There we
What
go.
is it next?
I just said both boards match now.
It's called cooperation amongst each other. Isn't it a great feeling?
It is.
Compromise, it's good.
Okay, before we close tonight.
I do have one more
Yeah. Yeah,
piece of business for the budget committee.
okay. Go ahead, Ben.
Amy brought this to the budget committee for the budget committee's approval. It is the rate of pay agreement for our current secretary,
Kevin,
Secretary Bazan. And I will give this to Chester, but we will just need, I will entertain a motion, or I'll make the motion.
I don't know, I can't see what the pay raise,
The pay rate is,
pay is. This is kind of the issue.
yeah, it's-
Everybody should get the information at the same time, so we're not looking at it in 3
So,
minutes,
we
30
got-
seconds later,
we
looking
yeah.
at the vote now.
so the pay rate is $12 per hour.
Well, it's not a raise, it's the
Oh, rate-
normal pay rate.
Rate of pay is $12 per hour according to this document.
Right, the rate of pay. I thought you said raise.
Sorry?
Is
No,
that an email that was sent?
no,
We got this before the meeting started.
no, there was no email sent on that. That's just the standard pay for the,
And this money is already in the budget that we've
I
reviewed.
understand that, but we should all have the information before, like, thrown on the table.
Yeah. So what was your motion again, Ben?
In the past,
Oh,
we've always had a budget, the person taking the minutes always declining payment. Kevin wishes to be paid for his minutes taken. So that's basically just a pay rate agreement, paying him the hourly rate that was paid the previous.
Yeah.
One that didn't run.
yeah.
Kevin, you are okay with that? Sorry? Are you okay with that? If you're gonna make a motion, can I ask you to include, before you make a motion, Ben, I think that you said you were gonna,
yes,
can you actually put in the motion not only Kevin's pay grade, but also that any emails that get sent out by the budget committee or the town administrator go to Kevin, so he's on the same page with what we're kind of working on, because there's nothing that he doesn't need to know, because we don't have non-public kind of situation.
right.
So we should, all of us be on the same page, including Kevin.
Yeah,
Okay.
that definitely fits the same motion, so yeah, I would add that
Thank you.
Kevin is included in all emails.
All-
Okay.
So that's the motion, he's
Yep.
included in all emails between budget committee members and administrator,
Yep,
Okay.
along with his pay raise.
Yep.
His pay grade.
yep.
Okay, I'll
All right.
second that.
Is there any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? All right, well, it was gonna pass anyway, the guy taking the minutes was gonna. Oh, not quite yet.
Just so you know, it happened twice tonight for two email agencies. There was a vote to change the amount, there was never a vote to approve the change amount. So this happened for the Red Cross. There was a motion from Teresa to lower the amount to $400. That was the motion. It wasn't a motion to fund $400, it was a motion to lower the amount. And then for the MCBP, there was a motion to, I'm sorry, the CPTC, there was a motion to increase from Teresa to $750, but there was never a motion to fund the line.
I thought that would be ipso facto if we approved the,
All right, I make a motion to approve the 750 and, what was the other one?
the 400.
400, as noted by our minutes taker, Kevin.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Well, I'm sorry, I have to stop.
Okay, discussion.
Thank you. The Red Cross amount,
Yes, it
Was
was
$400.
$400.
400? Thank you.
Yep. All right,
Change the amount.
Now, I gotta ask that question, now that you say that, is before we adjourn, when Liz made a friendly amendment, and we changed that,
You made a motion to fund the amount.
okay. All right, all in favor then of cleaning that up? Because we had to pause it for the discussion, so just all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, all opposed? Okay, perfect. Now it's funded and cleaned up. Before we adjourn, just want to remind everybody, Saturday morning.
Oh, we all gotta sign that rate of pay paper too.
Yeah,
Or just initial it. I apologize for interrupting,
it's
but
at 9 o'clock on Saturday, though, right?
what's that?
It's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock on Sunday, and I know in the last couple, 9 o'clock on Sunday. Saturday.
Point of order, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Even though you have made motion, second, and voted on line items to change, you still need to vote to adopt the bottom line of the budget.
Okay.
Of this. Because you need to change the 81,337.
All right, we'll do a quick audit of the total value. You are correct, so just 1 second. All right, pull out your calculators, kittens and cats.
Everybody else is adding, so I'm not gonna bother. Everybody else has got calculators out, adding it up, so I ain't gonna bother too.
I get 79,346.
I'll be with you in, 1 second. I guess you're faster at computation than I am.
I do a lot of calculating today.
All right, I have 79,346, is that what you have?
That's what she said.
Perfect. We didn't take a vote on that yet.
Yeah, there was no vote on adjournment.
All right, I will accept the motion at this time if one is offered.
Second?
Okay, all in favor of the $79,346, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Just for, point of order, I guess, would the select board like to make a motion on the bottom line of 79,346? Oh yeah, we can't. Never mind. Yep. Good call.
All right, motion to adjourn has been made and seconded. Is there any, there is no discussion on the motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everybody.
I'm going to recess the Board of Selectmen meeting, briefly, just so everybody can get packed up and you girls are good, you can go. We're done with budgets.
Yeah, I was getting ready to take a break, a half hour.
Terry, did you hear from James call you? He told me that he don't know who he was gonna make. Yeah.
Matt, you still live?
How you been?
I don't know, they didn't go into non-public yet, so I'm gonna keep recording.
Just want to say hi.
The sign minutes from the previous meeting? Oh, I should throw the
Have a good night.
good night, girls. Thank you. Good night. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Why do I feel like the heat's not on in here? Thank you, Kevin. Have a good night. All right, we'll reconvene the Board of Selectmen meeting. I'll entertain a motion to go into non-public under RSA 91A32 little e. Roll call vote, Jack Marsh, Gloria Lustek, Herb Stevens, Ben Klansky, aye. We're now in non-public at 8:04.